how would you describe yourself as a leader? And what leadership qualities do you believe are essential in today's digital world?
In today's digital world, being a leader, I think things are changing very fast. So be a very you should be able to change the setup easily. You should be able to apply change easily, adapt to change easily. So I'm a big I call myself a change catalyst, and I think it's important as a leader to to be a good change catalyst.
Welcome to Icons Behind Brands. Hi, this is Devleena, your host, and I'm back with another special guest with me today in today's episode. Today we dive into the dynamic world of visionary leadership with our esteemed guest, Ms. Namita Tiwari, who is a director and global head of CIS marketing at Wipro, a trailblazer with over 20 years of experience. Namita steers transformative marketing initiative at Wipro FullStride Cloud, propelling B2B tech to new heights. Her TEDx talks resonates on marketing change and women empowerment, showcasing her unstoppable voice. Namita's journey spans Accenture, HCL Tech, and a Kellogg acclaimed accelerated marketing leadership program, amplifying her impact across global markets. So tune in as we uncover her insights, impact, and unwavering dedication shaping the future of tech marketing. A very warm welcome to you, Namita, on Icons Behind Brands.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me on Icon Behind Brands, and I'm happy to be here. Thanks for the opportunity.
And we are super happy to have you here, Namita. In the field of tech marketing, and you have done a lot of things, okay? And this 40 minutes is pretty short to cover your experience, but we would try to cover your best experiences through this conversation. Yeah?
Sure. Yeah.
I want to know, in one word, if you have to describe your career development to becoming a marketing leader, what it would be, and please expand this.
So in one word, if you ask me, I think proactivity at work. I think that has been one of the important, traits in me that has helped me identify the right opportunities at the right time. I started off with product marketing in the banking software, and I worked with Infosys and Nucleus Software, which in the banking product marketing side. Then I got into business marketing in a big way, and my first leadership role, came through after my 10 years of experience in a smaller company, which is now called Coforge, where I set up the digital marketing function from scratch. And I did some, amazing webinars with the industry forums, collaborating, identifying what is the right platform to go to. It's not always a good idea to run things on your own, especially if you're a little lesser known organization. So who do you collaborate with? What do you do? In the technology world, analysts are there are industry forums. So I think being proactive in thinking how to change, what can make more impact, that has really made a difference. I was also a part of companies like Accenture, HCL Tech, where I learned the game in a different way. You have to unlearn things, you have to learn things. There are tools coming up every second in the world. I think marketing is extremely technology driven. So proactivity is again something that you have to kind of adapt to when you are in this function, because things are changing a lot.
And I feel that's the key, and that's make a whole lot of difference with one individual to another individual, because opportunities are there for everyone, but how proactive you are to know what is going to open a lot of doors for you, and how active you are to grab those opportunity. Most times we know that there is an opportunity, but again going there, and there are a lot of excuses, but taking actions are making a lot of difference on that side, and that makes the whole changes. Like some people with the same experiences, they go into the leadership role, and some are working on different functions. And altogether, as you said, you already explained that marketing is one of the most dynamic functions of any organization, and that needs this virtue of being agile, being proactive, being ahead of the learning curve. And that's how you grab a lot of new information, and information gives you confidence, and that's when you become a good leader, and you deal with a lot of problem with ease, right? So you actually covered everything with just one word. Being proactive is the key here, right? Amazing. Great start, Namita. So I want to understand, from you have started your work, so in between, what inspired you to pursue your career in marketing, right? And how did your early experiences that shaped your path towards this leadership role?
Yes, so I was always marketing inclined. I think I'm crazy about brands. I am crazy about communications. I am a communication person. I'm a public speaker.
Right.
It comes very naturally to me to communicate, to lead teams. Content. I'm crazy about content. I am mad about brands. I am completely a marketing person. And at my B school in Symbiosis, I was also a part of the marketing club.
Mhm.
And so I was always marketing inclined. When I joined the industry, it started off as a management trainee. I was into a pre-sales kind of a role to begin with. I didn't get full-fledged marketing in technology industry. So when I was in a pre-sales oriented role, then also I felt the same inclination towards marketing. I was a part of some partner events, customer events. And slowly I moved into marketing. And in the first 2 years of my career, I was completely drawn towards marketing. How has marketing, my marketing experiences evolved or brought me to the leadership role? I think one has to be very perceptive of the opportunities that you're getting. So I got product marketing in the beginning, then I got business marketing. I did content marketing, thought leadership marketing at Accenture, and my entire different marketing experiences in different functions, kind of prepared me for this leadership role as a head of marketing for a business.
Yeah. I think it totally makes sense, to understand the overall business goals and the objective about business goals, and how with a 360-degree view you are able to achieve those objectives through your marketing initiative. And that can only happen when you can see the 360-degree, the overall perspective about marketing through from your position wherever you are. And one more thing which you said, that also strikes me, that it's fascinating. And marketing, when it comes to you naturally, you just cannot stay away from it. It's so interesting as a function. And once you understand the pulse of it, once you understand this is your thing, it just comes so natural to you, right? So I feel you're the person who understood it at very early stage of your life, and then you grabbed this opportunity. And I feel you are a person who knows it very clear. You have a clarity in your mind, a lot of clarity.
Yes, I think one of the reasons why I think I may have been fortunate to found success in life earlier would be because I had clarity. And I would encourage people to find out that clarity. It doesn't come easily to us, but how many of us actually take that effort? Take those small courses. Know whether you're a marketing person, finance person. Do those experiments on your own. The sooner you know what your calling is in life, the better and the faster your growth will be.
Right. And it totally makes a difference, because when you know this is your thing, and how it's very easy. When you don't have to put the efforts on your work and you don't feel like it's a work, that's when you know that this is your thing. Super. Okay. So now, Namita, help me understand this marketing without trends is not getting completed. The word trend is very important. So if you help me understand about what are the key trends in this marketing world today, and what do you think is the biggest change in this world?
I think generative AI is the biggest change in this world today. In terms of marketing trends, marketing, I believe, is completely driven by technology today. And all the technology trends are having an impact on marketing. Marketing in itself is also evolving. The role of CMOs is evolving big time today. Generative AI is one of the trends that completely stands out, and it's affecting almost all areas of business, but marketing certainly in a big way. And we all know how ChatGPT has kind of changed the content game. Marketing as a function can also be broken down, and I'm sure at many organizations people are looking at what can be outsourced, what can be done away with. How much time should we actually be spending? What tools can we bring in? What design tools can we bring in to make our image creation faster? There is just so much availability of tools in the market with generative AI specifically that the game has changed in a big way. So I think generative AI is something that I am pretty happy to have it around, and it's difficult to figure it out because technology is changing almost every day. And that is why I think as marketers and marketing leaders, we have to be adept at tapping on technology.
Yeah. And are you excited for this? How?
I'm extremely excited. I am always excited with what technology has to offer. I am a marketer from the technology world. So I'm a B2B marketer who has worked only in technology companies. So I think I am a complete endorser of technology. And technology is not just limited to, like I mentioned, it's not just emailer automation, which has already been happening for so many years. I am talking about ChatGPT. I'm talking about, image creation. I'm talking about so many ready tools that we have today. I think we should. I'm also talking about the kind of power technology has given. So, while I'm a marketing leader at a well-known company, the power that ChatGPT gives, the power that generative AI gives to a person with reasonable resources to also start his work as a freelance designer, or as I think I love this democracy that the technology and internet has kind of brought up with the birth of these kind of tools.
Super. And this coming from a marketer who is from a tech background, that brings a lot of weightage and value here. Even I am very excited about the technology which the marketing world is experiencing. It is pretty fascinating to know the kind of possibilities where we are getting into, right? Starting from ChatGPT to the picture, and there are so many different tools which can ease your work, the repetitive work, and it's almost like you have hired the interns. Like ChatGPT is one of your intern, and Midjourney is one of your intern. You just have to give your command, and it's coming
Yes.
out, right? So it's pretty fascinating, and I'm sure almost everybody has started experiencing this, or sooner or later they have to, because there is no choice. Otherwise, you just, if you are in marketing, there is no choice at all.
It also kind of executes your ideas faster in terms of for testing or for observation. If you want to create a set of images, it's so much faster, and it's a boon than anything else. So yeah. I am an endorser of technology.
Super. And it also depends like how you are using this technology, and it is helping human being to finding your true potential. For example, if you're writing a content and now ChatGPT is helping you to write the right content, now it is your creativity. Humans are meant for different things, right?
You can create better content. You can do something else around content while ChatGPT is creating content. You can do something
potential, right? And which technology probably cannot come up with. So we are meant for something else. Probably technology is helping us to fine tune us in a better way.
and we can assume more strategic and more important roles, and drive the campaigns, think about what to do next rather than just what needs to be written next.
True.
Incredible. Yeah,
Amazing. It's amazing. The way we are moving ahead towards it, it's amazing. Since last December, it has already shown us like how it could be. And I'm very excited about, the next year, how the new technologies are coming up and how we are shaping towards it, right?
Yeah, one more thing, like technology changes also. Like we have generative AI now. Before this, we had metaverse.
Yeah, and a lot of we marketers, as like, you imagine a lot what it could be. So when such scenarios come up like metaverse, just imagine now AI. Now the imaginations are different. So the world is totally different in your mind now, along with the technology, right? And with the data, you can just play a whole lot of different games here.
Yes, data is another thing that I am passionate about. Data-driven marketing. Of course, data is also a very important, sensitive topic with all the data's privacy, guidelines that are there. We are marketers, so we want to know everything about our customers, but there are guidelines, and we have the upcoming cookies going away. So there's so much. And then if this is going away, so how do we empower ourselves back as marketers? A lot is happening around these these technologies as a function to get to know the customer better.
So here, let's come into your leadership journey, Namita. How would you describe yourself as a leader, and what leadership qualities do you believe are essential in today's digital world?
In today's digital world, being a leader, I think things are changing very fast. So be a very you should be able to change the setup easily. You should be able to apply change easily, adapt to change easily. So I'm a big, I call myself a change catalyst, and I think it's important as a leader to be a good change catalyst. Motivate your team members towards growth, inspire them to adapt to change. I am the first person to kind of call out which new tools can be used, what new campaigns can be done, how can we improve upon or optimize a campaign as a leader. But I really value experimenters in the team. I value innovators in the team, and the others, I choose to motivate them. I choose to kind of lead by example, practice what you preach. I think this is the kind of leader I am. I'm also as a woman leader, I'm also very supportive of women, women in my team. I am supportive of inculcating or showing inclusiveness in the team that I'm leading. I think it's important that everyone feels that they are equally important to the leader and to the organization. I am very proactive in kind of calling out what are the improvement areas. I am supportive. I guide people beforehand. I am the right bridge for them to the leadership above me. I offer myself as a mentor even to people who are outside my organization. There are a lot of women forums where I work as a mentor, motivating people. I am also, by God's grace, I'm also a popular speaker, so I get a lot of opportunities to go to business schools and speak. I am a TED speaker. I have given 2 TED Talks. So I think as a leader, I am a good mix of all the experiences that I have, and I genuinely believe in inspiring people. I think my success is all about how many more successes have I created for others. It's important to add to other people's journeys.
So they say, the best leaders, they don't believe in getting the things done. They believe in creating more leaders within their team.
Yes.
And empowering them. So I feel what you said, it just makes perfect sense here. Empowering your team and making them as a leader makes you a better leader always, and that's the sign of a true leader, how you lead the team with example.
Yes, very much.
Okay. So what do you think drives the marketing of today's time?
I think technology. As we've already discussed this, but I think technology drives marketing in ways that we cannot imagine. I also think that the role of CMOs is evolving. So growth-oriented strategies, growth-oriented marketing campaigns is kind of gaining popularity. It is very important that the marketing that we do converts into a business impact.
Right. And what I feel, this is the most interesting and fascinating time which is going on. And next 10 years, along with these changes, the growth and the roles in the CMOs, the CMOs roles, and the way customers are changing, the way technology is changing, I'm sure it is going to take us in a very different level in terms of our thought process, in terms of where we are reaching with our business goals and individual goals. So it's a very fascinating time which is going on. Next 10 years are something to watch.
Yes, definitely. I think the next 2 years are going to be completely game changing. I am looking forward to what more and what next with Gen AI for sure. And I'm sure in times to come, things are going to change for the better. We have no idea what kind of opportunities will come up.
Right. So that's what, great power comes with great responsibility. So technology brings a lot of power to you. And it's very important to be responsible. Otherwise, the same power is not going to help you.
Yes, in fact, in one of the Gartner reports I was reading that there's likely that next few years there will be a chief AI officer. There will be a chief artificial intelligence officer who will possibly, foresee what artificial intelligence tools are being used for marketing, for business, for code creation, and what are the riders, what are the rules around it. So it's interesting.
So what advice would you have for the aspiring marketing leaders on their way up?
I would advise people to, stay ahead of your game. So read as much as you can. One is we work. Take as many classes or as much learning as you can externally. Read the right books. Follow the right experts on marketing. Don't hesitate in doing a course in marketing every quarter or every year. I think it will only add to your game. Make the most of the opportunities that you have in hand. Look at the problems at the size the problems are. Don't look at them in their 10x versions. Power of mentoring. Seek out mentors. Whether you have 5 years of experience, whether you have 10 years of experience. I, at 21 years of experience, I seek out mentors. And you do get lucky sometimes. You will get the guidance at the times when you need. So seek out mentors. Always network. The power of networking is incredible. Not just with marketers, but people in the other functions and the other industries as well. It will only add to your journey.
Super. And we had such amazing conversation, Namita, through you. And I'm glad you agreed for this conversation and you came on Icons Behind Brand. Personally, I have enjoyed a lot. And I'm sure my viewers and listeners are going to enjoy this conversation, and not only enjoy, they are going to gain a lot of information and value for their career and for their knowledge. So thank you for being here. I'm happy to have you here, Namita.
Thank you so much, Devleena, for having me on Icons Behind Brands. And I really appreciate your time. Thank you for the viewers to watching it.